Welcome again to Faces of Sterling. I'm your host, Terry Ackerman, Town Administrator in Sterling, and today we're going to be talking about the Conant Library. We have two guests, Pat Campbell, our Library Director, and Danielle Matty, our Assistant Director. Welcome.
Thanks for having us and giving us a chance to talk about the library.
So Pat, I hear the Conant Library has an interesting history. What can you tell us about that?
Well, like the rest of the town, I think Sterling's had an amazing history for a town as small as it is. And just around the end of the Civil War, the people coming back decided to pool their funds and to create a book collection to share among themselves. And that went on for about 50 years or so. And then they sold the collection. And after the Civil War, the town, well, actually it was just before the Civil War, the town farmers got together and they wanted to have the best information available on agriculture. So they purchased books to share among themselves so they could be up to date on running their apple orchards and running their businesses, which I think is pretty amazing.
That is.
And in the early 1800s, I'm sorry, the early 1900s, the town decided to create a town library. They took $300, they voted at town meeting, happily, and they said they were glad to do it, and they rented a room in Bartlett's store and had about 50 volumes to start with. They built their own shelves, and then a number of benefactors decided that they would contribute to create a building for the library. And that was, the primary benefactor was Edwin Conant, who is a native of Sterling and lived in Worcester. He donated the major amount of money. It's called the Conant Library, but it's actually in honor of his daughter Elizabeth Ann, who died young. And that's the original building we have right now. It was built of brick from Athol in the Victorian style, and it's got marble trimming from Vermont. It originally housed the town offices on the lower level and an antiquarian room, and the library was on the second floor. And then the library outgrew its space, and town offices outgrew their space and moved into the 1835 town hall. And the library took over the entire building. And then we've grown since then. We're a small library, but we do a lot.
So in this day and age, we have e-books and internet. How does that affect the library?
Technology's brought amazing changes to all our lives, and it's also affected the library world. We've embraced it, and actually use is going up and up and up. We are offering ebooks now. The Friends of the Library have purchased a special ebook collection for the library. We have training in the staff for the staff through a grant to help people to learn to download to their Nooks, to their Kindles. And actually Sterling is, through the Friends of the Library, one of 4 libraries in the entire Central Mass and Western Mass region that has ebooks available to limited to our public, so the wait isn't as long, so there's hot bestsellers available more quickly. We have started out with technology back in 1998-99 when we went from card catalogs and actual cards to online services, and we joined C.W. Mars, where we share resources across the whole state. We have the same circulating system as 3/4 of the state. So if you bring a book to our library, but you live in Concord, it's checked in just the same. We were one of the first libraries in the area to have high-speed internet cable access for the public because of the work of our town cable committee. And now we have 8 computers with high-speed cable available free to the public. For adults, we have 2 in the children's room and 2 in the young adult room. And we just added an iMac, and that is loaded with Adobe Creative Suite. So that primarily we did it for students who might not have the funds to purchase it, who are in graphic design or want to go into web design. It's an expensive piece of software. We got as a donated discount as a library. So people can come in and they can do GarageBand, they can edit music, they can edit cable services, they can film, and if you have your family photographs and you want to come in, you can Photoshop them there. So I think that's a really nice service. We have download for audiobooks and video through the library services through the website. On our website, we offer databases. There's over $100,000 worth of research databases that the state provides through our website at sterlinglibrary.org. The Friends just purchased recently Mango Languages, so you can be at home and study over 50 languages to be conversational in them. I think that's really going to be fun. And we have Ancestry.com, again, through our Friends. So people can research their family genealogy online, either in the library or at home. It's been tremendously exciting, and we've been really proud and happy to try to be keeping up with this and provide these kinds of services to the public free through their town library.
Fantastic. So let's say I haven't visited the library in a while. What are some of the services that you do offer?
Well, of course, we have tons of books, and we can get anything you want from all across the state. You might have to wait a little while for it, but generally it turns around in less than a week. And we also do brokered services for people who are doing research, or a lot of homeschoolers in town. And we've been able to get books from all across the country, from different colleges. I've even had to mail back a book to Australia. So if you're interested in research, just come to the library and we'll see what we can do. We'll try to track it down. We, of course, where we used to have just a book, now people can listen to it on audio. We have large type. It's not just for people like me who might want to use their glasses, but people can be on their treadmill and have it in front of them. A lot of people find it's just restful. We also have a number of passes. There's a lot of ways to save money at your library besides getting books for free. Our Friends of the Library and a number of other groups in town have donated passes. We have through the Friends and the Davis family's generosity, passes to Davis Farmland and Mega Maze. We have passes to the Garden Club, to Tower Hill Botanic Garden, which is wonderful. We have the Friends have provided the Discovery Museums in Acton for families, the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, and we have the Museum of Science. We just got Worcester Art Museum, the Higgins Armory.
Oh, great.
Fruitlands, which is a good one, and the state has provided, and the Friends have bought an additional state parks pass. So you can park for free at any of the state parks, which is really exciting. And the Mystic Aquarium out in Connecticut provided a pass. So it's a great opportunity for families to save some money and have some fun. We also provide community. We have a knitting group that's been going on for about 5 years now. That's really a lot of fun. Some amazing women, a mountain climber, and we had a roller derby.
Really?
Participants. So we're not just old ladies like me with sticks, but some really interesting people having fun sharing over knitting. We also have a One Book, One Town program. We started out with a grant, and we It's pretty popular. We have a book we select every year and try to get as many people in town to read the same book. We have some book discussions, but even if people don't come into the discussions, we hear them at the desk come in and talk about it. And it's a great way to kind of bring the town together. We'll give you a coffee the next time.
Sure.
And we have DVDs, of course. We have we try now after the Academy Awards to collect some of the award-winning documentaries.
Oh, cool!
And a fun thing is a lot of the TV series. So we hear from people what they're interested in hearing, and if you can't afford HBO, a year later you can come and get it at the library.
Terrific.
So we also have our own book discussion group, which is fun once a month. And the thing I'm proudest about of our library is I think our incredible children's services. It's a major commitment to connect the kids of our town to literacy and in the enjoyment of a good read.
Absolutely.
So, and we're lucky to have Danielle leading that up.
Right. So Danielle, what are some of the programs that you have for children and young adults, and how can parents learn about the programs?
All of our programs are updated on our website as soon as registration is open. All of our children's service programs require registration due to limited space and, luckily, popularity. We offer a 6-week story hour program several times a year, at least 4 times a year. We also have a monthly book club for children ages 8 to 12. The children read the book on their own. We get together, we have lunch. They pack their brown lunch bags, and then we do a craft or a game that is a tie-in with the book that we've read. For young adults, we tend to have a lot of craft activities because it brings in a variety. We also try to take advantage of free programming like movies, and we do family movies as well as young adult movies, but especially we focus on movie book tie-ins. And registration's required, but we are very flexible. We also advertise in the Landmark, the Clinton Item, and the Meeting House News.
I've heard a lot about the Story Hour. Tell us some more about that.
Story Hour is extremely popular at the library. We offer programs for children birth through age 5. It's very much a family setting, although they do register for individual morning or afternoon programs. We have an under 2 group, a group for 2 and 3-year-olds, a group for 4 and 5-year-olds.
Wow.
Very popular. It involves a craft, a story, and singing. We try to introduce the children to subjects that that will become very important to them as they enter preschool and elementary school. Even simple things like, what month were you born? Or what is your mother's name or your father's name? What color your house is? These are things that eventually they definitely need to know. And it's just a nice introduction. Often it's an opportunity for families to meet. Also, get to know the library and what we offer.
Right. And how do you decide what books to purchase for the young adults and the children?
I read a monthly online magazine, the Hornbook magazine, as well as materials like School Library Journal. But our biggest resource is the public. The young adults and the children in Sterling are readers, which makes my job easier. They come in, they let me know what they're looking for, and I have this running notebook, and when it's time to order, I work from what they've given us for titles.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what grades does the young adult collection serve?
The young adult collection is really serving children entering grade 6 through the teen years, high school years. So when children do make that tradition and start to explore the collection in 6th grade, they are going to run into materials that would not be appropriate. So it's important that parents be aware of what the children are bringing home. But we have some wonderful series like The Warriors by Erin Hunter that would be a perfect transition as the children's reading levels increase. They will certainly find things that appeal to them, as well as graphic novels, which are extremely popular and make a really nice transition.
So you have so many fantastic programs. How can people find out more?
The first and most important way is to give us a call at 978-422-6409. we're there where a person will pick up the phone before the fourth ring, guaranteed, and we'll be happy to give you any information, answer any questions, help you renew your books, find a book you're looking for. We're your town library, and we want to provide the best possible services to you. Let us know what you're looking for, and we'll do our best to help you find it. We're open 10 to 8, Monday to Thursday, 10 to 3 on Saturday. In the summer, we are open 10 to 1 because you're all out busy having fun in great summer weather. We are accessible, and we are also available online 24/7. So you can go to sterlinglibrary.org and request a book, renew a book, search the catalog, or download something. Please stop in and see us. We're a great place for community too, and we look forward to having you stop by the library and visit us.
So I really want to thank our guests today, Pat Campbell, Library Director, and Danielle Maddie. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Terry.
Thanks for having
Pleasure.
us.
Thanks to everyone who's watching today, and thanks for our terrific cable crew. We've got Matt, Andy, Chris, and Lindsay. I'm your host, Terry Ackerman, Town Administrator. We'll see you next time on Faces of Sterling.